Welcome to the Block Sitdown. This is the One Foot In podcast where we take one foot into the college football realm, college football world, and today it's off season. But before we get into the off season and the transfer portal and all this news, we gotta talk about these two teams that played the national championship because the game did happen on a Monday in the middle, towards the end of January. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I felt like this season just dragged out, bro. The last like month and a half, bro. After the regular season ends, bro, and I know college football is like kind of carried by the regular season, bro, because upsets and all the above. And the atmosphere of being playing at a college university and all that is great. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. It just felt really dragged out. And I hope that could change for the future, and hopefully it does. But how y'all feeling today?
Um, I'm ready to just get into it, bro. Just finally ending the season and just we got there's gonna be a lot of off season stuff. We're just gonna wait and see. But yeah, how about you, VJ?
It's crazy to think about how it doesn't feel like the season started long ago. Now we're at the basically at the end. So it's just crazy to think about.
It's about 6 months, bro. August, end of August, September, October, November, December, January.
And like
Damn.
half of that flew by, bro.
Bro, it did not feel like 6 months, bro. I counted it yesterday. I'm like, wow, it's really been 6 months, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, let's get into the national championship game. The Indiana Hoosiers would go to Miami, even though they're the home team. And Miami's playing at home, and they would win 27-21. Number one, Indiana finishes their season 16-0. Fernando Mendoza takes home a Heisman, a Big Ten championship, and now a national championship, along with all the other bowl game wins that they have, and basically played a perfect season, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This guy came into Indiana, and it wasn't. I mean, everything people always say Indiana's the most losing program before Signetti, all the above, and we can go through that whole shebang, and how crazy this is. That Indiana's on top of college football right now, because they were the losingest program 2 years ago. And this just goes to show that, hey, bro, you bring any coach in there, they could change the culture. You put some money behind them, and in this era, anything can happen, bro. Not gonna lie, this is crazy, and I think this could be like something that's gonna. I don't know. Is blue bloods gonna be still a thing? Because all these blue bloods are getting knocked out first round by Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. All these blue bloods getting knocked out. Is this a new era of college football? I don't know. But getting into the game itself, Mendoza put on his cape. Didn't have the best performance. And Miami was kind of just fighting back, bro. I was just waiting for them to kind of take that lead, and I don't think they ever did. But this was a great game, man, because Miami was just trying to play spoiler and just hope that they can keep the game as close as they can. And it came down to the final drive. Carson Beck uh, did flashbacks to 2024 Carson Beck and threw an interception that was just underthrown and a bad decision on first down when they're on Indiana's side of the ball or side of the field. And they were down 6, so they needed a touchdown. So that's when he wants to get back, and that's how he's going to end off his college football. What's it called? College football
Collegiate.
career. And now he's gonna head off to the draft, and this other quarterback's gonna head off to the draft. But Mendoza is gonna be probably picked number one, bro. I've seen a lot of Tom Brady's at the game. All these the owner of the Raiders. So Mendoza's probably gonna go number one overall. But yeah, getting into the stats of Indiana, you got Kalen Black and Roman Hemby just doing what they do, 79 and 60 for both of them. And yeah, I was just watching the game, and I'm like, these guys just like they're not gonna break off the big runs like Mark Fletcher could do, but they're just gonna get the yardage to get the first down, bro. I've watched it in the Ohio State game, and it just annoyed me, bro. It was the third and longs or the second and longs, and it's like we just need to stop. They hand the ball off, they get enough to make it either short for the third down or they get the first down. And that's exactly what they did. And yeah, for Mendoza, they kind of got to him late in the second half. They was kind of it was like I think back-to-back sacks for him on one of the drives, and it was like momentum's going towards Miami, and Indiana's defense just kept showing up and just making it hard for them. But Mendoza and his back shoulder passes to Charlie Becker, especially, it was just unguardable. I don't know what it is. I don't know why people keep falling for it or why people can't do anything about it. Maybe it's just unguardable at this point. But Omar Cooper would lead the receiving yards with 71, and he did exactly what he did all season when he was healthy. Elijah Surratt was also there. Not doing too much. Probably had one of his worst games this year. But still, I mean, this receiving core, we knew how good it was and how much could you stop him. You held Fernando Mendoza under 200 yards, and this receiving core under 200 yards with only 5 pass catches, one of them being Hemby. And yeah, you still couldn't get the win, unfortunately, for Miami. But this is just you was playing with house money. They were not expected to be here. They barely got to the playoffs, number 10 seed, and made it all the way here. While beating Ohio State, Ole Miss, all these other teams. And yeah, shout out them. Mark Fletcher with 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, doing exactly what he's been doing. Especially with this playoff run. And I think he took over Zeke's what's it called? Maybe most yards, rushing yards in a single playoff appearance. Obviously, Zeke did that in 2 games. He did it in fucking 3 or 4 at this point. Lose track. But yeah, Mark Fletcher. I think he had like a 57-yard a big break to keep it. I think that was in the third quarter. He kind of like Miami was quiet the first half. He came in, had the 57-yard gain. Kind of found life in that Miami offense. And Malachi Tony had a quiet 122 yards. He had 10 receptions, and it was a short yard situations. But that 41, I think that was a long touchdown or something like that. Malachi Tony is him, man. I'm not gonna lie. I wish he was did this the entire playoffs, because those games where he was just quiet. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Carson Beck played pretty good, as much as he could against this Indiana defense, and it just wasn't enough. But I think the biggest factor is 2 plays. It's the block punt, because I don't know what 87 was doing for Miami. They wasn't even sending blitz, but you're not gonna guard him, so he's just gonna go around you and block that punt easily and not force a touchdown for Indiana. So that was just free points. And then it was the Mendoza. I think it was 4th down. They threw out the field goal unit, and then Sig was like, let me call a timeout. It's a close game, and you call a timeout on this. It better be worth it. And I think Mendoza said it was going to be a pass or run option, whether they're playing man or zone. And I don't think he cared about it. I think he just took it himself and just ran it. And yeah, this was one of the most gutsy calls ever. Just give it to him and live and die with Mendoza. I mean, look what he's done this whole season. And yeah, he ended up going to the end zone, taking a crazy hit, got right back up and got the touchdown, and that was all they needed late in the game. And Miami couldn't score because of Carson Beck yet again. I got flashes of Louisville. That Louisville game, I think in October, bro, where he threw the 5 interceptions, and he's already at 4 or something like that, and he threw the other one on the game-winning drive. It was just a dumb mental mistake where it's like, yo, you've had these game-winning drives, and you've been in college for 7 years at this point. So I just hate it came down to that. But it just is what it is, bro. The biggest stage. We too, with the lights brightest, we see who the real stars are. And yeah, the stars are all across this stat sheet. So shout out Miami for getting here and making it even close, a 1-possession game and a chance at winning the game at the end of it. And Indiana for winning and doing what. This is a magical season, bro. All the fans, Indiana fans, are like, hey, I don't care how much the ticket is. This is a magical season, and I'm not letting this opportunity go away from me. They came and took over Miami's whole stadium. I seen a whole bunch of red. Maybe it was a little orange and green in there. I couldn't tell, bro. Every time they showed the stadium, I just seen a whole bunch of red. And I'm like, damn. Indiana fans travel. They got all that money, that old money, because they went to Indiana in fucking 1963, and now they fucking invested into the dentistry and shit, and now they're gonna use that money for the national championship, of course. BJ. You have anything to add?
Yeah.
Little yapper.
Fernando Mendoza, you are a Raider. Congratulations. Now overall,
Tom Brady. There's at least Tom Brady there. I don't know who he's throwing to. He might throw to himself or some shit, but
hey, I mean, for what I saw, bro, shit, 4th and 5, yeah, he gonna do it, bro. He gonna take it himself somehow, some way, bro. Crazy good game. It's the Natty. You expect that type of game because it's supposed to be obviously the best versus the best, and this is what we got, honestly. Just hard nosed, broad football. It was just this game was just really literally who won the moments, and Indiana just showed that fucking quarter 1 through 4, bro. Just winning the moments. That's what they showed all year, and it just showed in the biggest moments at this stage, and couldn't be more impressed with Indiana. Had a flawless season, had a dream season. But I do want to shout out Miami, like you just said earlier, bro. They literally were so doubted crazy, and they pulled some off, bro. They got here, made it competitive, and hey, man, kudos to them. They made it, even though it was technically home field advantage. It don't matter at that rate, but they did make it far, given the odds against them and all that whatnot. Obviously, the controversy, even getting into the damn 12. So it is what it is, but. They played a hard-nosed game. Obviously, they couldn't get it done, but the journey to get there, kudos to them. So, not much I can really say. You basically covered all bases, man. But this game was basically a a game for the ages, essentially. For like definitely one of the best natties we had in a minute.
16-0.
Yeah.
So what does this mean?
I mean, to point
The
out,
Big Ten is the best conference. 3 years in a row, bro. Where's the
3 years,
SEC at,
3
bro? I
years,
can't
yeah,
find them, bro.
indeed. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But from what you said earlier, in the sense of is the Blue Bloods done? I mean, if you look at the past 3 years, I mean, I asked this question to VJ earlier, and I was like, was the last 2 years, was it all like, obviously Ohio State, they won with like mainly seniors. So I asked him, was Michigan mainly senior as well? He said yes. So far 3 years in a row.
The average age is like 23, bro.
So far the average, I mean, yeah, what that information so far, it seems like if you have a stacked senior roster, you're more likely to win. I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed, but it just seemed like that's just the era we're in due to the transfer portal, NIL deals, all this type of stuff. It just seems it's keeping those players them older players that usually would go to the NFL or declare for the draft. It seems like just sticking around, and them going through the years. It seems like it's paying off for them. So is that what it's seeming like? As we go into it, I don't know. We do have to see, but so far 3 years in a row, that's what it's looking like so far. But anyways. That drive that Mendoza took it himself, bro. It all started with that 4th and 5 call where he threw a back shoulder pass to Charlie fucking Becker. That, bro, that pass couldn't have been any better, and Charlie Becker couldn't have secured the ball any better. And honestly, if he did not catch that ball, that drive would have been cut off, and then who knows what that score would have been or what would have happened after that. But shout out to that part, and then and that punt kick, but that was crazy. That they even got that shit like you said. You said number 87. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Buddy Lou just like I don't know. He didn't even try to block him. He's like high five, buddy. Like good job. Like what was he doing on Miami? So yeah, that's unacceptable. But yeah, I mean early on Indiana before the halftime it was a 10-0. Miami tried to score. Try to kick a field goal. It dinked the upper right and unfortunate right. But that's just how it goes that time around. I mean. To be granted, it was like 50 yards out, but regardless, it was really close. But honestly, early on, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, here we go with the Indiana. They're gonna just drag this out. They're gonna score the 3 points, keep Miami probably just kicking the field goal until they get something. And that's what Miami did in the third quarter with Mark Fletcher getting that long of 57 yards. And I'm like, oh, boom, like that. Miami answered, and we got a game in our hand. And obviously, we all know how it all went at the end. But yeah, Malachi Tony. Man, it was damn near almost a Malachi Tony show after that Mark Fletcher long Russian drive that he had. After that, it was just nothing but Malachi Tony. Miami was trying to get the ball to this man so much that it was damn near a Malachi Tony offense, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, you trying to do that all? And then he eventually got that one TD, but shit, this guy Malachi Tony is definitely gonna be something to be watching, especially next year. I don't know how much they're going to try to get the ball to him more. Shit, probably even double the amount now, especially going to his true sophomore year now. So yeah, I mean, we got to see who their quarterback is next year. I think we all know. You're probably going to get into the news of that later, Cameron. But yeah, that's all I got. Congratulations to Indiana, 16-0. Mendoza, you are a Raider, just like VJ said, and yeah, what a beautiful season for Indiana, and congratulations to Signetti as well. He currently is the most winningest coach as well. So yeah.
FPS, yep. Just eye-popping stats that I've seen was the third down conversions for Miami. They couldn't get any until the fourth quarter. They're 3-11 in the game, but I think 0-11 before that, and that's when they scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Was when they got the I think 2 third down conversions. But it's also the rest really let them play, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. In Miami, I was kind of scared for because I think this is a Big 12 referee group, and I heard they was just gonna let him play, bro. So I'm like, okay, that works in the favor of Miami. Still had 7 penalties, 60 yards, and that's just Miami. They do a lot of bonehead things when they're out there, in my opinion, bro. Like they just cut loose sometimes. And really Mario can't really get them together. I feel like sometimes, but that really cost them the game, and it was just a perfect game from both quarterbacks, bro. Until the final interception, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like both quarterbacks played as much as they could, or as well as they could, because this was two crazy defenses, and they definitely showed that. And I think Miami and Indiana both took advantage of maybe the weak side of the secondary. Obviously Keontae Scott and what's it called? Damn, I can't think of Indiana's cornerback right now. But he's all conference, bro.
Oh, Pons, Dan
Pons?
Pons.
Yeah. Yeah, Miami guy too. But yeah, I feel like both teams were like going against the other secondary. They weren't throwing to Keontae Scott and they weren't throwing to D'Angelo Pons. So yeah, shout out both quarterbacks, man. Unfortunately, one had to win and one had to lose, bro. So yeah. But very interesting on the older side of things, because this is like I think the third year that a lot of seniors were retained from the team, so that's a good point. In the NIL era, if you're not going to get drafted in like the first round and you have potential to raise your draft stock, I wouldn't see unless you don't trust your coach and your team to come back next year. The plan should be to always run it back, bro. Unless you're really like a guy that can't raise your draft stock, might as well take advantage of that and go to the NFL. But hey, why not, bro? You can get paid and play at a premier program potentially, whether you get to the portal or stay where you're at and trust your coach. But yeah, not gonna lie, shout out Indiana, shout out Signetti doing it in his second year, and somehow did better than he did last year, and bringing that Indiana team to the playoffs, and now he won them a championship and is 16-0. A lot of comparisons. I think it's the first 16-0 team since 1890. Guess who did that? Yale.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing in 1890, but I know there wasn't no forward passes, bro. That's fucking crazy. 16-0. I don't know what type of schedule they was playing, bro. But yeah, shout out Indiana, joining history and undefeated season, bro. Really perfect. That's crazy. Coming from a Big Ten team, bro, and a Signetti-led roster where it was JMU fucking juiced up, bro. They took a whole bunch of fucking group of 5 players and turned them out, man. Shout out Indiana. Can't get enough praise.
Yep.
Especially when you just bring another Big Ten national championship back home, man. I love it.
Yeah.
But speaking of the other team, Miami, yeah, they're trying to get their new quarterback because Miami missed out on a lot of people. I don't know if they're too focused on the playoffs, but they had the bag, bro. So I don't know why people didn't want to go to Miami, because Mark Fletcher's coming back, Malachi Tony's coming back. Obviously, he can't go to the draft, but I ain't gonna lie, brother. They're gonna run it back next year. And if they're able to get this guy right here, Darian Mensah, I think he's a game changer. I think they might be their best quarterback to date. And I think his upside is crazy. He can't go to the draft this year, but he came back to Duke because they paying him fucking $4 million a year or some shit, bro. And they took him from Tulane, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, in Tulane, he basically sat on the bench his first year, redshirted, jumped in his second year, put up crazy stats, and then this year he jumped to Duke. And Duke is known for putting money behind their football program in the last couple of years, and this is one of their investments. And Duke, well, from what I heard, let Mensah go to the transfer portal. They was like, hey, bro, that's fine, but Miami got to buy out your contract. And his contract was $8 million, 2 years. I think that was an extension. So I think he signed a 2-year extension right before the transfer portal hit. And yeah, now Duke's going to sue Darian Mensah because he entered the portal. So I'm not understanding what's going on, because Darian Mensah's whole, like, fucking contract with Miami was a $10 million salary or some shit, bro. On top of all these other things where Miami has to buy out Duke's contract, and do all these things. And Miami's putting a bag behind Darian Mensah, so I would assume he's going to be there for 2 more years and finish out his college career there, because of the bag he's pushing. But I don't know. I assume Darian Mensah's still going to be in the portal. I'm still assuming he's going to be in Miami. But this thing is going to be on the back burner where Duke is going to have to sue Mensah. And I don't know what Duke's going to do next year, bro, because this guy carried the team. And they actually won an ACC championship with this guy, and he's actually really good. So I'm kind of scared for Miami if they're able to retain their roster, and they're retaining their 2 key players on offense. And now Mensah's getting there. I really don't know. I don't know what I don't know what Duke's doing, man. I don't know, because the whole thing was like Duke's getting money on the back end, like Miami's paying them. So I don't know what changed in the last like week or like couple days. I don't know, but it's very interesting to me. VJ, y'all got anything to say? Because I'm about to look up this little contract that Miami was supposed to offer him.
Nah, I mean,
8 mil is crazy.
yeah, I was about to say I heard 8 mil. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So,
8 million over 2 years. So
oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he signed that when he came out of Tulane. So this year he got paid $4 million salary, and then next year is $4 million.
Okay.
But Miami's the one dropping the bag.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to say they're spending. They're buying the 8 mil just to get him. They gotta give him 10 mil just to like, hey, this is for you to stay with us. Yo, bro, that's insane, bro. God damn.
Do the math, bro. That's
18. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know who else has close to that money? Bryce Underwood. Bro, he has slightly more than that. What?
That's fucking insane, bro.
This is wild.
All right. The buyout. So this is Darian Mensah's rumored compensation package from Miami if he transfers there. Buy out the Duke contract and terminate it. Pay $10 million total to make the transfer go down, which I'm assuming that's $10 million either a year or $5 million over 2 years or something like that. Country club housing, interesting. Adidas deal plus campaign. Sister gets full ride scholarship plus NIL. Also, she currently plays soccer at Oregon.
Shit, another NIL, you goddamn. They're about their fucking money over there. Shit. All right. I mean,
let me hold a dollar, bro. What is it?
What the hell? Yo, let me get.
$1,
Let me get a 0.001% fucking like equity or some shit. God damn, what the hell? Sister full right and NIL? What the hell?
Not gonna lie, bro. If I'm Darren Mensah, I'm saying fuck Duke too, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm pack my bags tonight. This is crazy.
That's crazy. What the fuck, shit? Good luck.
You got the Adidas deal plus campaign. Like, we can't just get the Adidas deal.
Yeah.
I need commercials. I need my own fucking cleat at this point.
Damn.
This is crazy. And gotta hook sis up, bro. She plays soccer, bro. She actually good at Oregon. So get the NIL rolling in for her, bro. What the fuck?
What
the
the
full
fuck?
ride scholarship, free education plus money on top of that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is what happens when Miami is desperate in a team. Like NILU is desperate for somebody, bro. They didn't have no quarterback. I don't know what Tennessee's gonna do because they have freshman that they're gonna have to play, but there was another one in the running for Sam Levitt. And yeah, bro, this is what happens when you flake out, bro, on the transfer portal.
This is insane, bro. God.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Miami better call it them attorneys, man. That's all I know, bro. Cause I know Darian Mensah's like, bro, yo, give me this shit,
bro.
right now.
Is it gonna be a time where like a certain player's gonna fuck up the market, bro? To this point where they're like certain players gonna start expecting things. Like, yo, if you getting this shit, like, hold on.
It's whatever they're gonna pay. It's like Miami's desperate. Darian Mensah's good, and he's willing to transfer for the money and all this shit. So, yo, it just makes sense. And if he's able to get out of his contract, because I think his thing was he told Duke that this was on the table and he wanted to transfer, and Duke was like, okay, that's fine with us, bro. But you gotta get this contract out of the way. And I think they kind of got mad when Darian Mensah left, and they're like, wait, it was getting all this.
Yeah.
I need more. Like, yo, if they're throwing money around like that, I need a little bit more, bro. I don't know. But people need. I don't know what these colleges are doing with these contracts. Because like I feel like, I don't know. People need to start like having great contracts because the fact that people are signing contracts, jumping in their portal, and then fucking Damon Williams, Darren Mensah now getting sued by their colleges, and Damon Williams gonna have to suit up for Washington later this year. So I don't know what's going on with that, bro. So I mean, he had to go back, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Because I don't know why these contracts are structured like this. Like, it should be like, it's simple. Like, make the contract where he can't fucking just jump and get out the contract, bro. Obviously, you don't want to hold, like, a fucking 18 or 19-year-old hostage. But, hey, bro, he's a full-grown adult. He signed a contract. I think you should live up to that, bro. I don't know.
I mean, there is a buyout. So, I'm assuming they would assume, like, ain't nobody gonna buy this shit. Well, shit. Here you are, buddy. Yeah, I feel like you got
one of the NILUs hitting up, bro.
Yeah, bro. I feel like
you lucky it wasn't the one out west, bro.
Yeah, no cap.
You go with his sister. Go with his sister, bro. You getting that whole Nike contract, bro.
No cap, bro.
Going stupid over there.
Lucky Dante Moore came back, bro, and they got Dylan Raiola.
So I feel like in this situation, Dookie just gotta take the L, bro. I mean, they bought out the contract. I mean, what else you gonna do, bro?
I just hate that it happened to Duke because they actually they got Manny Diaz and they got Darian Mensah, and this was supposed to be something that happened for like 2 or 3 years for the football program. So it's like Miami came in there and just fucking
slapped him
10 mil on the table and said, "Hey, where the contract at?" and ripped that shit up in their face, bro. And Duke's just sitting there like, "Damn, oh, there you go, there's Darian Mensah." Like, it's crazy. This is what's crazy about college football right now. There's no cap. Like, bro, there's fucking people spending 50 million on rosters, 35 million on rosters. Like fucking Ohio State last year on a national championship team did 25 million. I think there was like 7 teams that went over 25 million this year. I think Texas did 35. I think fucking Miami did fucking God knows how much. And Oregon did God knows how much.
Jesus.
I think Ohio State was around 40, 45 million. So it's just like there needs to be some type of cap, bro.
Yep.
And we gotta start. I ain't gonna lie, bro. These football players are fucking like the NFL players, bro. We gotta hold them to these contracts, bro. Bro, Chris Henry coming out of fucking high school, yo, bro, you're on a 3-year deal, bro. You're here for the entire time. Here's fucking however much money you want, bro. You're not getting away from us, bro. That's what it's gotta be, bro. Like I hate that like every year the transfer portal is fucking loaded, and now we only got one, and it's gonna be fucking 4,000 players in the fucking portal. Is crazy to me, bro. Like bro. And there's people that's on contracts right now, bro. It's fine if you're like if you came to the program and you weren't good or you wasn't starting and you want to get a new opportunity. I understand. Like or you think you're undervalued. If someone's gonna pay you more, I think you should be able to go. But if you already signed a contract, you should be legally on that team, bro. That's just what it is.
Would it be
college is college.
Would it be fucked up if they make the buyout more? Let's say what his 8 mil, they double it. Like you gotta pay 16 mil to buy out his contract.
They can.
Oh, okay.
I think like they already have it built in the contract. Like if you want to terminate it, you have to pay blank amount.
Yeah.
And they probably put out a fucking crazy number where it was like, bro, I don't think no one's paying this, bro. No one's stupid enough to pay it. But Miami's like, bro, we just in the national championship, bro.
Fuck it.
We got fucking The thing is with Miami is the ACC let Miami keep all their earnings for the playoffs. So I think they got like 4 mil when they won the first round, 8 mil for the second round, or however much. So they kind of got money to spend, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I could look it up right now how much fucking Miami took away because the ACC let them keep all their money. Usually the conference is supposed to take the money.
Yeah.
But the ACC was like, oh, Miami got in. Here you go. We want you to keep use this money to get better type thing so you can go in there next year.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I'm not like the way it looked like. I'm gonna bring something up that had nothing to do with college football. The MLB, bro. The LA Dodgers, bro. They have no salary cap, and all the owners talk about, yo, bro, we need a salary cap because these motherfuckers, the LA Dodgers, spending like hundreds of $millions on players, and the league can't do shit about it, bro. They quite literally the fucking Avengers on that team, bro. That's fucking crazy, and this is what it's starting to look like to me, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, they're just throwing money out there. And just say yes, shit, sold, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dodgers situation is they're under the cap because they're basically pushing all their contracts to like 2030s.
Yeah, so like a fucking farther out type shit.
We're paying you $4 million today, or this year, but then in fucking 2030 after you won 7 fucking World Series, we're gonna pay you fucking $30 million a year, bro.
Yeah.
Like. Or fucking however much, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I know it's fucking inflated. But yeah, Miami earned $20 million in performance bonuses, and the ACC would usually net all this because they're the conference, but they let Miami keep all this. So this is just $4 million back in my pocket.
God.
I probably got half that roster money back. $4 million for making a 12-team playoff, $4 million for reaching the quarterfinal, $6 million for semifinals, $6 million for national championship, and an additional $3 million per round for travel. Interesting, $3 million to travel. Jesus Christ.
The hell? Jesus, nah, bro.
Crazy.
Just money.
$2 million in total with travel. Interesting. But yeah, shout out to ACC for letting them keep that, bro, because they pushing all that to fucking damn inside. It look like, bro. Fucking everything. That's half the contract's $10 million. Damn. Jesus. Yeah, 100% to go to Miami, man. Shout out this guy, man. This dude, fucking look at this guy. Fucking in 2023, signed with Tulane, bro. Enrolled at Tulane, didn't do shit for Tulane except the second year. And then 2024 transferred to fucking Duke. And now he's fucking getting paid. He got paid $8 million for 2 years, and now he's fucking getting paid $10 million for fucking looks like 1 year, bro. Cause he can go to the draft league. Yo, this is crazy. This is insane, man. Hey, bro, at least he made the most of the opportunity, man. Shout out him, man. Hopefully this fucking Duke suing shit, bro. Yo, Miami's gonna fucking figure that shit out. But moving on, we're going to talk about the transfer portal and the final kind of wrap-ups of everything. Not a lot of names, not a lot of tabs either, and not a lot of fucking posts to go through. I don't like the post, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. It took too long. Anyways, Devin Brown, he's doing a reverse road to glory. Look at the fucking comments and shit. Yeah, this guy, committed to fucking Ohio State, was on the bench for a while. Tried to go to Cal, and they had a 5-star quarterback to kind of beat Devin Brown out. And I remember Devin Brown came in one game, and I think he came in and instantly threw an interception, bro. So yeah, shout out him, bro. One play, one incompletion, and that was an interception. Yeah, but he committed to Cal. Thought he was gonna win a QB battle, or didn't even think there was gonna be a battle. And yeah, now had to enter a portal, and now it's gonna just take a step down. And bro, he just wants to play, bro. He's going to Weber State. Yeah, fall from grace, but hopefully you gotta have an opportunity to play, bro. No way you lose this QB battle, right? I fucking hope not, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, shout out Devin Brown. Anyways, ooh.
Ah,
What the
shit.
fuck? The coach actually doing something? Yeah, fucking.
Of course.
This guy was underrated, bro. Shout out Kyle Parker. I'm pretty sure this is second year. But yeah, damn. Wait, low key not. Wait, intent. Oh, enrolled 2023. Okay. So I think it's his third year. I heard he's underrated, bro. That's all I heard from LSU fans. I was kind of mad that they lost him. But yeah, we took LSU's fucking wide receiver coach and shit. Looks like he's finally putting in fucking work. So hopefully he can do something for us. 3-star as a prospect, 4-star coming out of high school. So yeah, hopefully he can do something. Help this South State offense with this weak wide receiver room. Hopefully he can get minutes. Speaking of Ohio State and LSU, Fahim Delane, his brother plays for LSU. Gonna go to the draft. Probably be like I think probably the best corner out there. So yeah, shout out Fahim Delane. Was kind of not gonna do anything on this team, bro. So yeah, go to LSU and see what your brother can do. Live in your brother's shadows, I guess, or something like that. I don't really understand it, bro. If I had a brother and we already on 2 different teams, bro, I would not want to go to the other team, bro. I would not want to live in his shadow the year after. Like they're just gonna keep comparing them. I don't know. Interesting, though. Nick Anderson. Yeah, this guy riddled with injuries, but also thought he was gonna do something with LSU. Didn't really do much. And this was a weak wide receiver room at that, and he couldn't do anything. He's from Oklahoma or went to Oklahoma. I think for the Sooners for 2 years. And I think this is last year's gonna be last stop at Kentucky. And yeah, I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback. But good luck to them. Talking about fall for grace, Malachi Nelson. This guy was, look at this guy, 5-star coming out of high school. And yeah, we could just look through his shit. Boise State, led him to the playoffs. And yeah, had to transfer, all that shit. Did bad at UTEP, and now going to Syracuse to join that QB battle out there. And yeah, good luck for him.
He was never on USC. No,
He was.
he was. Okay, all
I
right.
thought he was.
It's just
Oh,
deeper. You gotta click on it.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought he did a USC coming right here. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
USC, Boise State, UTEP, Syracuse.
Gotcha.
At least he took a jump up, and he's kind of betting on himself to win this QB battle against Sam and Jelly coming off a torn ACL, so it's gonna be interesting. And yeah, Oregon, Aaron Scott. Yeah, I don't want to play for Ohio State because I don't think I'm gonna get minutes and stuff. But I'm gonna go to Oregon with that stack fucking secondary. Good luck, buddy. He got a national championship ring on his fucking.
You bring the ring to Eugene though.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Oregon never won a national championship, so Aaron Scott's gonna bring that. It's gonna be on his fucking wrist. So
the close ring they'll ever see.
Look at that as motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Good for fucking Aaron Scott, man. Dylan Edwards joining the ops. What the fuck is this? Kansas State running back committed to Kansas. I don't know what the fuck going on here. This guy was actually pretty fucking decent for them. And yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. Look at this guy, bro.
The fuck is going on?
Ryan Staub. The fuck is he doing here? But speaking of Ryan Staub, talk about Ryan Staub going to Tennessee. Ooh, Tennessee got their new quarterback. Oh shit. Probably not. But hey, good luck, man. Hey, I don't know if he wants to go into coaching or he just wants to play the bench, and hopefully he gets the opportunity like Trinidad. I don't know, maybe something along them lines. But yeah, obviously this guy's been on Buffalo for his whole career, pretty sure. Yeah, a little visit, a little offer. Signed in Buffalo and been there for a while through all thick and thin. Played terrible in the 2 games he started, but hey, bro, Tennessee though, SEC football. Jaja Boyd, underrated cornerback for Indiana. Going to Colorado, the Buffs just keep on fucking going, bruh, and grabbing everybody out the portal they want, bruh. So yeah, good for Jaja. Hopefully he can get some starting minutes and probably gonna be better than fucking most of these secondaries. And yeah, cornerback, safety, same shit, bruh. He can play anywhere. I don't know. Alberto Mendoza, he was like, yeah, he won that championship. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Josh Hoover, who the fuck is that? Y'all don't believe in me? But y'all believe in my brother. This shit not fair, bro. He was the backup to his brother, obviously. Going to Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech now has Justice Haynes and Alberto Mendoza in that backfield. And I feel like Philo, I think he was like the 4-star that committed to Georgia Tech 2 years ago. He was sitting that bench waiting for Haynes King, and then he was supposed to get a starting job this year, and then booked it to, I think, Florida. So yeah, Alberto Mendoza gonna come in, probably take the starting job. And yeah, hopefully he can do something, man. Yeah, very interesting because he called that shit right in the morning, bruh. I think he was ready, had the agent ready. and he had Georgia Tech on the line ready to pick him up. And I was kind of confused on why Justice Haynes went. They probably knew Mendoza was going to go there, and they filming a Big Ten backfield over there at Georgia Tech. So good for them. And
Damn.
that's all
Wow.
I got, bro. That's all I
Wow.
got.
Wow. And
What's time looking like? What's time?
shit.
Amazing.
About to be 35 minutes.
I know about
35 minutes?
That
Head
is
off to
fucking
sleep time. That's
insane.
what the time is gonna be, bro.
Man, this is that
Y'all
was
want me to bring up the top 5 portal classes real quick?
top
Yeah,
5.
like, it look sad, bro.
Fuck it, bro. I won't hurt, bro. Fuck it, bro. I won't hurt, bro.
I mean, we could look.
Yeah, you can do
Go
it real
back to
quick.
24/7. Hang on.
What they got? What they got? Who you think number one? Who went crazy in the portal? Before you pull it up, hold on, let's give that a guess.
Okay, I don't know either. I'm thinking LSU.
That's a good. Guess.
Oregon, bro.
I'm thinking Indiana,
Yeah.
Oregon?
Ooh, it probably is Indiana.
Oregon.
Oregon's in there, but I feel like Indiana went crazy, especially. in the
Yeah.
early-
They got names, bro.
They went
They got
crazy.
names.
Damn.
LSU, Indiana. Bro, low key Colorado, bro. They lost a lot, but also gained a lot. They might be top 10. I think Colorado top 10.
I think I can see top. I don't think top 5 though.
Texas number 1.
Texas gotta be one. Yeah, you're
Texas
right.
number 1. They got the number 1 linebacker, fucking receiver, fucking everybody.
Got
Oh
number
my
one.
God.
Something, bro. I don't know.
Bro, they gotta have something, bro.
Alright, drum roll, please. Dun-dun-dun. Let me stop.
Team football transfer rankings.
LSU.
Ole Miss.
Oh.
8 4-stars. Texas, Ohio State.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, nah,
What?
we went crazy in
Oklahoma
the state. We was a second half team, bro. Come on, it's like real life.
Penn State. I was gonna guess Penn State. I swear to God, they poached the whole fucking Iowa State roster. Indiana 7th.
Damn, what?
Who did I say was top 10? Where's Colorado?
Damn, Oregon 25?
25. Damn, where that money going at?
I'm saying, what the hell?
Oh,
like,
I mean,
Notre Dame-
the money probably went to retaining, to be honest, or
Yeah.
for Oregon. They retained
Yeah.
a lot of the guys.
Okay.
TJ Daugherty. Just flipped him from Ole Miss, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened in the last couple of days, bro. But yeah, they got Daugherty away from Ole Miss. Fahim Delane, obviously. Yeah, Winston Watkins, true freshman wide receiver. Had an interesting live I seen, bro. With some girl twerking, bro, and he was like, yeah. I don't know, it was weird. Anyways. But the Ole Miss fans were happy that he was off the team, bro. They was like, yes, I'm glad this guy's not on the team no more. Longstreet's going to be the quarterback for the future.
Sam Levitt?
Sam Levitt.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
love it. Yeah.
Loki, Malachi Thomas, Loki, nice. Eugene Wilson, Trey Brown. What the fuck? What's with these threes? Jace Brown, there he is. Yeah, they went crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Can I go? Oh, top.
There we go.
The best fucking players is quarterbacks, bro. Jesus Christ.
When is it not?
I want to see what Ole Miss got. Who did they get? Oh. Yo, bro. Why is their top player going into the portal, bro? They got Deuce Knight. Low key, that's okay. That makes sense. Also, wait. Oh, Austin Simmons left. I was like, wait, what's going on here, bro? Why they?
Yeah, what they doing, bro? What the hell is this?
Anyways, I don't see no names, bro.
It looked like they just got fucking. They just took Georgia's fucking roster, bro. That's what it looks like. They just took Georgia's roster, put it on Ole
Alright,
Miss.
then we'll
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Texas now. Cam Coleman,
Crazy.
DeAndre Moore Jr.
Go to Colorado.
Yo, yeah, he went to Colorado, bro. They traded DeAndre Moore for Cam Coleman.
I'll take that all day.
Hollywood Smothers, bro.
Crazy.
Fucking Rasheem Biles. I'm pretty sure he's like the best linebacker in the draft. Raleek Brown, low-key decent. Parker Livingston joined the ops.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so crazy to me. Interesting. All right. Who was the worst? Who just like Iowa State got to be up there, bro. They had a fill roster though. Like someone's got to, you know. Jesus, NC State top 59. Oh,
God.
Jesus.
My goodness.
okay. Cam Vaughn. Oh, this is underrated.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's gonna be next to Malachi Tony. This is a good pickup. This is C.J. Daniels, just a little bit smaller. I think he's like 6'4". Interesting. Nah, hang on. Let's go to Indiana. Let's go to the national championship teams and get that. Damn, dude got a beard. Nick Marsh.
You sure he's
Toby.
You sure he's college eligible, bro? Little 35.
Yeah, they
6'5".
they all grown ass man anyways.
They got some names, bro. Damn, they didn't even get a whole lot, bro.
But I feel like they just went crazy like that first like 4 days, bro. They went crazy the first 4 days of the portal, and that's it. And I mean, Nick Marsh is definitely the biggest pickup though, for sure.
All right, let's load it to the worst, bro. Who's the worst Power 4? Iowa State just passed them. Okay, I feel like we already passed Power 4s. Pitt, Maryland. Wow.
Maryland,
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Rutgers is the worst.
GG's. Stanford.
Stanford, nah. Stanford's right there.
Stanford, only 3 stars. How many? Yo. Delaware State. North Dakota State. All right. You got fucking, Johnson C. Smith, bro. Like, who was that, bro?
Wait,
In
who's the
college
bottom?
after-
Wait, what was the bottom?
Mercyhurst.
Mercyhurst.
They got 1 3-star, bro. Harding. That's a fucking high school, bro. West of Georgia. North Carolina Central. Hillgore College.
Buffalo. Oh my god, I got the Bills.
What the fuck?
Yo,
What the
God.
fuck?
They got
Yo.
Josh Allen some help, bro. They got Josh Allen some help.
The NFL better look into this.
fuck?
They got him, bro.
Buffalo
They got him.
Bills.
What?
Bro, that's called the Buffalo Bills, bro.
They got him some help.
Wait, am
bro.
I tripping? Like, is this the actual team?
But
Yes,
you asking
bro.
us? Like,
Oh yes, bro. It's the Buffalo, bro. Josh Allen, bro. It's always something new with Josh Allen. He needs help on wide receivers. He needs help everywhere else, bro. They got him a new.
he don't
edge.
find any other player in any other years, bro.
They
Bro,
he needs
what?
help, bro.
They got an
Josh
edge.
Allen needs help, bro.
They got an edge.
This makes no sense.
What you mean? It makes 100% sense. They needed help on defense, bro. What are you talking about?
How did they get in the? How did Buffalo Bills enter in the transfer portal, bro?
Bro, they
Grab
needed help.
somebody. What
They
the
needed
fuck?
help on defense. Bro, they lost in the fucking. They lost goddamn game against Denver, bro. They needed help, bro.
They said, let me go hit the
Facts.
transfer portal real quick.
They couldn't get no sacks, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Just Buffalo at 155. Like, bro.
I'm more amazed
What
that.
the fuck is Kent State doing, bro?
I'm more amazed. How do you get 0, bro? I don't get like these number rankings don't make sense. 0.
Wait, who? What do you mean 0?
On the left.
Look at John, like the Johnson whatever, Johnson C. Smith 0.
To the left.
Look at the number, the ranking 0. Go up, but go up. That's not it all. Right there. Kilgore
What the fuck?
0. Like what's going on here? We skipping
Missouri
numbers.
S&T, Houston Christian, Okay, UT1.
Wait, go down. No. Click on Incarnate Ward. Then they get a specific someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
That boy TJ Finley.
Mr. 7 teams in 7 years, bro. Come on, man.
Yo,
Let's
30
go.
entries? Bro. Okay. Offer. Signed with LSU. Transferred to Auburn.
2,
Transferred to Texas State.
3,
Transferred to Western Kentucky.
4,
Transferred to Tulane.
5,
Transferred to Georgia State.
6,
Transferred to Incarnate Ward.
7.
Like, buddy, just give it up. He's 6'7" though.
All right, let's pack this shit up, bro.
2019. He signed in 2019 before COVID. Bro lived through COVID in college.
Oh, he played before COVID, bro.
Wait, Trinidad Chamberlain can't get another year in college? Like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Redshirt senior, I fucking bet.
It's red shirt, all right. That's a red shirt.
This dude is crazy. Yo.
Listen, man. This portal, I knew this portal was crazy, bro. We got fucking TJ Finley, fucking 7 years. We got the Buffalo Bills going stupid, bro. They got some help, bro. Josh Allen called it, bro. Like, man, this gotta be the greatest transfer portal all time.
Man, Buffalo Bills said, man, fuck the draft, fuck looking for trade picks. We gonna go hit the transfer portal, bro.
Hit the portal, bro. They needed help, bro. Bro, why do you think they went to the portal, bro? After they lost, bro, they need help.
Bro, they went and yoinked them.
Coach, but got
Bro, Josh Allen 5 turnovers. No, it's not his fault. It's they need defensive help. They need a new edge, bro. Trust. Ed Oliver, not good enough. Transfer portal edge, he's him. Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Uh,
State of Maker. There's only like five stars. Interesting.
Nah, the portal rankings are like different. Like they're like more stricter on the rankings when it comes to portal. So like players don't get like that 5-star quote unquote. Like,
why don't we get rankings while they're in college, bro? I seen someone say that.
I mean,
why don't we just get current rankings of like wide receivers and shit?
I don't
be fire.
I think
so
fire,
too.
but I don't think they have enough people to do so type of thing. Like they don't have enough people to review it.
Because they got fucking.
Bro,
They got fucking people
4K?
speaking to fucking players' fucking second cousins in high school to get their commit, bro, early. Tell me they don't got enough people to fucking make some fucking.
Bro, didn't you say
college
there's
rankings?
4K fucking players though? That's insane. 4K. Imagine you got to look at half of that.
You gotta make a top 250, bro.
Top 250, maybe. Get that. You better
I'm
go
saying
on
rank 4,000 players, bro.
I know, but it's
Yeah,
just be tough, bro. It'll just be tough. That's just a lot.
High school isn't tough. How the fuck you rank high school players? Motherfuckers don't be even recording that shit.
Oh, no, it go districts. There's a reason why people say Texas, Florida, and like Cali ball is like elite because of the districts and like the scheduling they get. Why do you think Mater Day? Why do you think Mater Day always get 4-star, 5-star players on their team, bro? They ain't raising them motherfuckers in Cali. They fucking paying them motherfucker from New Jersey saying, get your ass over here. When you coming to play in California Mater Day, we don't care what you doing, bro.
I don't say paying them. Chris Henry, what is he getting paid? Like 50K?
Hey, had to be
Definitely.
had to be something around that.
That's
bro.
5 figures easily.
Had to be somewhere about that
Oh my
ballpark, bro.
god, my sons are about to be fucking football players, bro.
Yo, make sure
You sure?
Make sure you go to Mater Day IMG somewhere, bro.
You sure you don't want to have them play baseball, bro? Shit, they're gonna be set for life. For life.
I don't know, bro. They're gonna be doing something, bro. I'm not fucking.
They're not gonna be keyboard warriors.
I'm gonna be fucking LeVar Ball, bro.
You gonna get your starting 5?
I'm getting my starting 5, bro.
They gonna be the new ball brothers, bro. They go
Yeah.
number 1 in the country, bro.
From
Gino
1 to
the-
5, bro.
Bro,
You got shooting guard,
you got-
small forward, power forward, center, bro.
It's gonna be the 2030 Cam kids or the fucking Kate and them, right? That's the comp now. That's the new comp comparison.
Hey, bro.
All right, man. Let's wrap this thing
And
up.
if I start getting girls, keep shooting, bro. So I get 5 boys. It's gonna be a fucking 11, bro.
This man's gonna have generations, bro.
Hey, that
We
bloodline,
get starting 5 from both sides, bro. We running
that
women's and men's
bloodline
basketball.
ain't going, bro. That shit gonna live forever.
All right, bro. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Man, what a long season we had. Long but short at the same time. Obviously we came a long way, and this is it. Congratulations to Indiana. Bringing the Natty to the Big Ten 3 years in a row. So thank you, Indiana.
3 different teams.
3 different teams. Yeah. So yeah. With that being said, this has been One Foot In podcast. You might see us somewhere along down the road whenever we get enough information. If there's any more transfer portal news, all that type of stuff, any big news, I don't know. I'm hearing the Big Ten won a 2014 college football playoff. The SEC now, fuck that, we keeping the 12. We're gonna see. We're probably not gonna move. I'm pretty sure that it may no movement, but that's what it sounds like. But yeah, if
And
that
they should make a decision soon. Like I'm talking like next week or two.
yeah, so I mean
Trying to
that
figure out how it's gonna go forward.
yeah, I mean obviously whenever that come out, if we have enough news, we'll probably go over that. If not, we'll probably like wait till we get enough to even make something. But yeah, with that being said, like I said, it's been One Foot in Podcast. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, VJ, as always. Pull up with your opinions and college football analytic thoughts. But other than that, if you have made it to the end of the video, consider clicking that subscribe button as to help out the channel. A lot other. We'll also since you're already down there, also consider clicking that like button as well. Cameron?
One last thing. The goal in life is to get that Darian Mensah Miami contract.
Indeed. Make sure you're chasing it. But yeah, if you consider clicking that like button. But other than that, we appreciate all the love and support. We'll catch you guys when we catch you next. Peace.
Don't be like TJ Finley.